Earlier this year, I met up with a stranger from the internet, Gwen Stacy, and together we went to Atlanta, Georgia to see Lovejoy, live and in person, where I would end up very briefly meeting Wilbur Soot while, basically about to throw up and crying and panicking. But this was a huge moment for me. It's safe to say a lot of my personality is very heavily inspired by Wilbur. I mean, this is literally a message I sent while I was at prom. But then I started getting messages that looked like this. And when I checked Twitter, yeah, I can see why. I can see why a little bit. Naturally, I decided the best course of action to deal with this issue would be to travel all the way out to Las Vegas, where Twitchcon was happening, and just talk to Tubbo myself. This trip was definitely about Twitchcon Las Vegas and had nothing to do with the When We Were Young tour, which I definitely did not also go to during the time that I was there. Now I'd like to announce I did finally sell out, so let's hear a word from our sponsors. Surprise! Sponsor of this video is actually just me. That's right, I made a merch line because I have nothing better to do with my life than to sit down with MS Paint and slap random drawings on a t-shirt. But if you think that these look cool and awesome and you want to take a look, there is a link in the description of the website. And don't worry, if you don't have money, I'm hosting a giveaway for one of the shirts. All you have to do is interact with my most recent tweet on Twitter, or you can join my Discord and you're automatically enrolled. Anyways, back to the video. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to leave to drive to the airport where I'm going to fly to Salt Lake City so that my mom can drive us the 6 hours to Vegas. Which means I have like 16 hours of traveling to do starting now. But I'm officially going to Vegas. I'm officially at the airport. I am parked. Got my bag, a bunch of random cars around me, and now I have to find where the shuttle pickup is. Last time I kind of just happened to get out of my car when a shuttle went by, so I don't fully know what I have to do. I'm hoping that there's like a pavilion, anything that is like noticeable that I can get picked up at, other than just standing at the side of the road waiting for some bus driver to stop for me. So that's fun. This is great. I love it here. I love traveling. This has real backrooms energy. Look at all of the empty spots. It just keeps going. Why do they need this many spots? Why? It's so liminal. I feel lost. I know exactly where I am. There's signs. Fun fact, I did get lost, and this footage is the only reason I was able to find my car again. Now, since I had all kinds of time to kill in between my flights, I ended up just walking around random airports like a lost child. I did also end up walking past somebody who I very highly suspect was a Twitch employee while wearing my I Will Dox and SWAT you shirt, which may not have been the best decision to wear to an airport, but the airports themselves were actually pretty cool. Now, this one airport actually had a plane inside the building, which I feel like is probably not where planes are supposed to be, but regardless, it was finally time to start my several day-long journey to Vegas.
If I'm gonna be honest, I dropped out of college, found myself a whole new realm of knowledge. Down the forest, foraging for sounds that I can rhyme with orange. Look, I'm a simple gatherer among a world of hunters. Not about chasing clout, I'd rather gaze at clouds and feel the comforts. Uh-oh, on the trending tab, hope this won't be ending bad. Checking analytics is like working in a forensic lab. Oh lord, life's getting hard, I'm too young for a credit card. And I crashed the very first time I drove my parents' car.
Once we arrived in Vegas, any happy moments or joy that I felt were immediately overshadowed by this giant fucking sphere. This dystopian advertisement. I don't know what else to say. It's so terrifying and fascinating. You see it on social media and you don't really think that it's real until you're trying to go somewhere and all you can see is the Vegas sphere. Hovering, always there, watching. Thoughts of impending doom aside, as soon as we got to Vegas, it was time for us to go straight to Twitchcon. We had a little bit of time to walk around the convention floor and take a look at everything before it was time to head to the Twitch Rivals Theater, where we would be watching MCC. Not only would Tubbo be there, playing in the tournament, but so would 39 other Minecraft streamers and YouTubers.
It's time to get the teams on the stage. As we say your favorite streamer's name, make sure you make some noise. Are you guys ready?
As they started introducing the teams, I realized just how surreal it really is to see little Minecraft people in real life. Like, I can't explain it, but the way Rombu moves is, like, mind-boggling. And then on top of that, my brain couldn't even process the fact that I was in a room with so many people that I, like, look up to and take inspiration from, which just made it all the more horrifying when I had to explain to my poor mother why 4 of the contestants were wearing peanut butter and jelly costumes, and why those are 4 of my favorite contestants. And for those wondering if the rumors are in fact true, yes, unfortunately it does seem that Foolish Gamers wins over all of them others. I will also just say it was insane being this close to so many streamers while they were getting introduced. Now, a couple of fights did end up breaking out on the stage during the competition. A few were just a tad bit more violent than others, but after they pulled out the final 2 teams to announce the winner, they started lining everybody up for the meet and greets. Tubbo was actually nice throughout the whole confrontation. He did actually end up calling me king, which was like the best moment of my life, and then he threatened to shave off all of his hair, which he still hasn't done. Still stealing my brand, but whatever, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, I can live with it. Because maybe it's not so bad being compared to Tubbo. Maybe he's pretty chill. I did actually end up getting a few more signatures afterwards. I ended up telling Rombu that I found it really inspiring how dedicated he was to Garfield. And then I thanked AMZ for being shorter than me, at which point Gucky threatened to fight me. So overall, a really great experience. Very friendly conversations with everyone. 10 out of 10. Afterwards, it was pretty much time to leave since the convention center was closing, but I couldn't just go straight home. I had to celebrate. And there was only one place I could think of where I could go have a relaxing, celebratory dinner after hours and hours of watching people play Minecraft. And what better place than the Las Vegas Rainforest Cafe. Not just any Rainforest Cafe, but the final location in the famous video series where Eddie Burback and Ted Nivison visit every single Rainforest Cafe in North America. These videos changed who I am as a person. Watching their friendship fall apart, everything crumble, only for them to have a beautiful moment over the city skyline in Las Vegas after the final Rainforest Cafe, it gets me every time. And here I am standing in the exact same restaurant that they were in, with the same snake, the exact same super dry crocodile, the same cheetah, even Tracy Tree speaking her words of wisdom. Every single second in this restaurant was beautiful and magical. It's everything I dreamed of. Except for the really creepy gorillas that were behind me the whole time. They kind of freaked me out. I also actually ended up paying my mom to have a beer so that I could get the novelty beer glass from the Las Vegas Rainforest Cafe, which is probably one of the oddest decisions I've ever made in my life. But then it was time to wave goodbye to the Rainforest Cafe, and unfortunately wave goodbye to Vegas as well.